Okay, so just want to make a kind of speed run video of just InDesign because I think I'm getting a lot of questions about it, which I kind of understand. But I'm going to try to keep this as condensed as possible and just walk you through the basics of InDesign, what you need to know to turn your project in tonight. Okay, so when you open the program InDesign, which is part of your Creative Cloud suite, you should get hit with this kind of pre-screen thing. You're going to want to change the file name to whatever you final pres, and then you are going to change the width with pixels to a 3840 by 2160. That's the size of the TVs that we're going to be using, but you have to be on pixels first and make sure those are those numbers. Pages, just kind of make an arbitrary number of pages. I would say everybody's presentation might be 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe slides long. This is basically saying how many slides you're going to have. Uncheck facing pages, leave the rest of this alone, and create. So now I've got a presentation with 10 slides on it. So what you should have done is you should have printed out digitally printed out all of your drawings, and you should have those kind of saved on your desktop or whatever. So what you're going to do to get those images in here is you're going to hit Control D or place, I think File, Place, Control D, to go and grab all of your images. So I'll say that I have my floor plan, and I have this image, and this image, and this image, and this image, and open. So now I've got, I've got my floor plans and all of my sections that I just grabbed. So you can come in here and just start populating these images onto different slides. Obviously, you want to design the way you're talking about this thing. Don't just kind of randomly slap stuff on here. You want, if you have floor plans, right? If you have like your 4 floor plans or something, you want those to all be kind of carefully aligned. So say that this is, actually I'll just say that these are kind of my 2 floor plans. I should make sure that they stack on top of each other, which you can do if you have your images saved kind of transparently. But you want those things to align with each other. Another way you could do that is by using the pen tool and kind of making a straight line across the thing to line things up. But get all of your images in here, maybe you have your diagrams or whatever. Once you kind of place all your images onto the slides, all of your floor plan sections onto slides, which, by the way, I'm kind of going over this casually. You need to make a presentation. Don't just casually slap the kind of drawings onto the page. You want to try to build your kind of story with this thing a little bit. But just for kind of brevity's sake, once you've got your images placed in there, InDesign is where I would do all of my text. So you can use the type tool over here to the left that my cursor is on. Make a kind of text box. Come over here to your character, change the, how large or small that text is, and create your kind of labels for your drawings. You can duplicate stuff by holding Alt. On a Mac, it's Option. Okay, so we can start labeling things. This is, you can even make your north arrow in here. Graphic scale might be a little bit more difficult, but you can label things in here. You can, label on top of your floor plans as well, which is something I detailed in that last video. So let's call this 3, So now I have that labeled space 3. I have this labeled space 2. And then I can make my key over here. It says 3, kitchen. So that's how you can kind of make the key. Graphic scale needs to go on every single slide, obviously besides like a title slide or a diagram slide or something, but every slide that uses that graphic scale needs to have the graphic scale on it. So do not forget that. But big things I've kind of talked about right here are Command D or Control D to place images onto the thing. I think well, I will say that to make images larger, it's kind of weird, like two-part system. You make the crop frame larger, and then you can right-click on this and do, what is it, fitting? Yeah, fitting, fit content proportionally. And it will zoom that thing up. Yes. I think that's kind of all I want to talk about, but big point of kind of at the end of this video here is how to kind of save this. How are we putting this on the Google Drive? That's a question I keep getting. So you need to build your presentation, 4, 5, 8 slides, whatever it is, finish the thing, file, export, and then you will export that thing to, wherever, test, presentation, or save it your name, actually. Bioman Caden Final, save it to my desktop. But we're exporting this as a PDF, Adobe PDF. Sure, use the whatever. Save that. I would not ever touch any of this. I've never touched any of it. It works fine for me. Export that as a PDF. That's okay, it's just a color profile thing. And now this should be saved on my desktop right here. Ignore my very messy desktop, sorry. And so there's my presentation. And then how we will present these things is I will open up all your PDFs in Adobe PDF. I will go view, full screen mode, and then all of these slides that you made turn into all the pages that you made turn into slides. So I'm using the arrow keys to flip through the thing, but it looks like, a PowerPoint presentation in a way without all the corny transitions. So that's how I'll present the things. I'll present the thing off of that final PDF that you made. Okay, I hope that really quickly runs through kind of the big questions. Export as a PDF, upload that PDF into the Google Drive, use InDesign to make your presentation, save it as a PDF. Okay, thank you all. Bye.